Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Kansas City Royals and the New York Yankees. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Masahiro Tanaka will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, his last 3 outings have been interesting. He hasn't been bad, hasn't been great, but he's walked away with a no decision. So today he's looking to go maybe a little bit deeper and see if he can walk away with that W.
In now is Lorenzo Cain as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
6, Lorenzo Cain.
And we are underway from Yankee Stadium as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Well, Matt, they're 0-3 in the homestand, and they're looking to avoid a sweep today. And I think the main thing, you need a big home run. You need a well-pitched game. Somebody's got to step up and be the guy that changes this and says, we are not losing on my watch. That's what you're looking for.
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. And the pitch. Hit out towards second. Castro's got it. No problem here. 1 away. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Burns. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, with Matthew Ross back there, we may not see a lot of offense unless you have a game plan to expand the strike zone, because he calls out of the zone better than anybody. I shouldn't say better, I should say more than anybody in the league.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Man, that is the Cardinals' sin for any pitcher, and you never expect a guy of this caliber to make that mistake. Had the hitter down 0-2 and let him off the hook by plunking him. He'll be talking to himself about that one.
The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Runners off for second, and this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Runners on first with 1 down. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
One and one coming now to Hosmer.
Nope, that's a ball.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's a line shot that's going to get over the head of Gregorius and on into left center for a base hit. And a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half gainer to try to flag it down. And the run will score, and the Royals are off to a 1-0 lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In is Jorge Soler. Ripped down the first base line. Oh, what a stop in time.
Great diving stop down there at first to get the out. If that ball gets to the outfield, the whole complexion of this inning drastically changes.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0 pitch. Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Full count. Here it comes. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning for Kansas City on the Hosmer double. On to the bottom of the first now from Yankee Stadium. It's now 1-0 Royals. Ian Kennedy will be on the mound for Game 4. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's really had a tough time his last 3 outings. ERA over 9. That's basically giving up a run an inning. He just has really struggled and not been able to figure it out. They're giving him the ball, though, and anytime you get the ball, you got a chance to turn it around. We'll see if today's the day he turns it around.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. These Royals, Harold Reynolds, entering play here this afternoon. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Matt, when you're playing good ball, you don't care who's on the mound. Oh, that's their ace. Bring it, ace. Come on, bring it to us. Because you're playing as good as you are right now. The confidence is flowing, and the trash talk is going.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Here's another 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. There is Escobar. Throw on to first in time, one away. A moment now from Yankee Stadium to take a look at Joe Girardi's starting lineup. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down one. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score one run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Here's Brett Gardner now. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Dribbled back toward the mound. Throw takes care of him at first, and Kennedy's looking sharp here. 2 away.
Batting third, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Kennedy's ready. First pitch on the way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
Here it comes on 3-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there, that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. But I think he's probably swinging here, too. 3-1.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kane is after it. He can't get to it. This one's down. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And that's a sight you don't want to see. Dead last in the AL in that category. Digging in, Chris Carter. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch on its way. And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
A little 2-out rally going on right now. Back-to-back base hits, and now your runners at first and third. And let's see, maybe they'll try to steal a run here. And there's a lot of things that can still happen with 2 outs in the inning.
Matt Holliday standing in now as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Yanks strand of hair. They're down 1-0. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez.
Leading
In
off for the
past
Royals,
meetings with Tanaka,
catcher,
0 for
number
5.
13, Salvador Perez.
First offering on its way. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this is fouled at the plate. Perez waiting on the 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Waiting his turn on deck is Alex Gordon. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Well, I think that might have been ball 4, but you never want the umpire to decide that. Go ahead and let it fly.
Fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
Digging in now, Alex Gordon. And the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss, and Gordon's down on strikes for out number 1.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic.
Shortstop.
I'm looking down there at Brett Gardner. You know, Yankee Stadium made this guy one of the best defenders because it's so spacious. He had to go a long way to center, and being left-handed, he had to backhand a lot of balls. So as a result, he learned how to get great jumps on the baseball and makes great plays.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That was a good take right there. Look, double play situation, and this guy's got a nasty split that makes you hit the ground ball. You're probably going to see it. That was a nice job of taking that pitch.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Just got a piece to the right side. Scooped up, and he'll in fact just tag the runner headed down the line to take the sure out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Standing in, Whit Merrifield. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Here's the first pitch to him. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Well, he's really struggled. I mean, 0 for the series, but the confidence they have in him, he's still in the lineup. Let's see if he can break out right here.
0-1 delivery. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Royals leave one. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. So striding in, STARLIN Castro. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three.
All right, here's how the Royals are lined up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And at first base, Eric Hosmer, I think he's one of the best defenders in all the game at first base. Tremendous range. He's aggressive, too. Not afraid to catch a ball and throw it to second base for that double play. Aggressive first baseman, I like them.
Here's Didi Gregorius. His solo shot accounted for their only score of the ball game a night ago. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Down and away, ball one.
That counts 1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High pop up. Escobar is there for it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Batting eighth, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That was a beautiful pitch, Matt, particularly in this ballpark. The ball flies here in this park, so he's going to have to keep the ball down. If he doesn't, we're going to see a lot of balls in the air deep for homers.
And now a pitch on the way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lorenzo Cain.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Ellsbury is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 14, Billy Burns.
Digging in to try it again, Billy Burns. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit.
That's a strong hitter right there. Slider in on his hands, and he still is able to muscle it out far enough for a base hit.
Into the box, Eric Hosmer. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. In there, and it's even at 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. He's running towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
1 out and a runner on second base. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing the walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Standing in now, Jorge Soler, as Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Backhanded. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Kansas City. They lead it 1-0. Here's Chase Headley hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Baseman Chase Headley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
A high fastball is in there.
The count is 3-1.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Coming to the plate now, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
In now, Brett Gardner. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 delivery. Good swing there by Gardner as he hooks this one foul down into the seats in right. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Grounded up the first baseline. A step on the bag for 1. Throw back to second, and they've got him doubled off, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 3 innings complete. Royals out in front, 1-0. Striding in once again, Mike Moustakas. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Mike Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. He's got it 1 away. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And you can see there both guys getting it up into the 90s, 92 and 94 respectively. Ready for another chance? Salvador Perez. He singled his last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Ooh, and they'll try to work the inner half with the split finger, but that one nearly got him. this is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Gardner. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex Gordon.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. KC down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez.
For the Yankees,
he'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Number 24.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Way out in front. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. And now a pitch on the way. And he struck him out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's Chris Carter now. A base hit in his first trip. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Hey, 3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Matt Holliday standing in now. And this one gets away. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. This one's down to third. Fielded by Moustakas. Throw on to first, and Holiday will take a little vacation as he's retired. 2 gone.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, STARLIN Castro.
Digging in for his second at-bat, STARLIN Castro, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Burns is there. And that's the third out. The Yanks leave one. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Alcides Escobar.
Into the windup and the pitch. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. The 1-1 on its way to Escobar. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Whit Merrifield next to hit.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
2 up, 2 down on
Now
strikes
batting,
in this inning. He
center
looks
fielder,
really sharp out there, guys.
Kane.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
The 0-2 once more. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Now the pitch. And there's ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Now the pitch. Ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Just a bit low. Ball 3.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game right now, though. You got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch, and that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Judge.
Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
The 0-1 pitch. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit.
Well, that's the danger of throwing fastballs back to back. The guy measures the first one, then he times the second one, gets the base hit.
Chase Headley.
Here's Chase Headley.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Gregorius rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag from Perez. He's out at the plate.
Oh, man, I love those kinds of plays. Base hit to the outfield, and he comes up throwing. We all knew it was going to be close all the way, but it was right on the money to halt him in his tracks. That was a big-time throw.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery, and he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Pulled toward right center field. Burns is there. And the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. It remains 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Billy Burns. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
First baseman number 35, Eric Hosmer.
Ready for another shot now. Eric Hosmer. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. This ball's grounded foul.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Here it comes. scorched to third. There to take it is Headley. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Digging in once again, Jorge Soler. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. One run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Royals. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Royals lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Ready to deliver the 1-2. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And a full count now as Kennedy misses there. It's 3-2 now. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Carter. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Late that time for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. All 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Into the box now, Matt Holliday. And this one gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Runner at second here with 1 man out. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Two and 0, here it is. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 now to Holiday. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
2 good inside fastballs right there. Now he's sitting 0-2. I think he's probably going to have to protect the inside. I'd give him a curveball in the dirt and see if he chases it.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, STARLIN
So
Castro.
stepping in, STARLIN Castro, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Kennedy pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but that'll be off the wall in right center. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's 1-1, and he is into second base with an RBI double.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius. Swinging a soft liner. That's in there. Base hit. Castro is on his way home. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that'll be all for Ian Kennedy. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Seth Maness is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Seth Maness.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
2 out with the man at first. Squared that one up just a little late. very weakly on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning coming up. The Yankees lead this one 2-1. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Ready for another chance? Mike Moustakas. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Moustakas.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And he'll fight this one foul off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. The classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Judge racing back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year as the Royals have climbed back to tie things at 2.
Yeah, we're all tied up, and it's anybody's ball game after that blast. We live in that what have you done for me lately world, so that gem he was pitching doesn't mean anything anymore.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen.
Left fielder.
Standing in now, Alex Gordon. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Into the box, Alcides Escobar. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one stayed too low apparently. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A weak chopper up the line, but that one rolls foul. sent on the ground out to second. Castro to his left. He's there on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Royals get one on this swing by Perez. Get up and stretch, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Stepping in, Chase Headley. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Chase Headley.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to pull it in is Hosmer, and there's your first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Outside, 2-1. Ellsbury awaits the 2-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Hit to first. Hosmer has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Ready once again, Brett Gardner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Into the windup and the pitch. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball isn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Here's the 2-0 pitch to Gardner. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kane ranging back. Leaps high at the wall as he makes the catch. And he took away extra bases right there. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Harold, Dan, and I are back at Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Adam Warren has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 43, Adam Warren.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Grounded slowly to the left side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like one run may be enough to win this one. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, right fielder, Billy Burns.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Billy Burns. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. KC down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2.
Your attention, please. Now
new pitcher coming on now. It's a submariner from down under. Seems
Peter
fitting. The Australian-born Peter Moylan. Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Sanchez.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
One and 2. Here it comes. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swinging, a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. And there's your first out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, designated hitter, Chris Carter.
Here's Chris Carter now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Matt Holliday standing in now as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes set with the 0-1. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In the air, out to right. Burns is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Score remains 2-2. Tommy Lane will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Tommy Lane.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. And some fireworks perhaps to kick off the 9th, as that one just about got him.
Whoa, that'll get your attention. First pitch out of the bullpen, and it's a fastball inside, nearly hits the batter. Everybody's on edge right now.
Ball 2.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And that will get through into right. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
2-0 count. You're looking for your pitch. He does a nice job. Got a pitch, drove it, and got the base hit to the outfield.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. In is Jorge Soler as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Softly on a line to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's in time.
The third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And this is low, ball 1. The 1-0. Smoke toward the hole. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Well, that single moves the runner to third base. Now they're first and third. They haven't done much this game. This is a big opportunity for them to capitalize.
Chesler Cuthbert will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 19, Chesler Cuthbert.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with 1 away. The 0-1. Runners breaking for the plate. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll put the tag on him for the out, but he'll at least get an RBI out of it.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And that's taken for strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 1-2 now.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
The 1-2 pitch. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. The Royals are on top 3-2. Chesler Cuthbert is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 19.
Brian Pena is into the game as well, as he's the new first baseman.
Number 25, Brian Pena.
Digging in and looking for more, Starlin Castro.
And you may notice the usual closer is not in the game here with the save opportunity on the table.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, he's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
2-0 pitch on the way. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Here's the 2-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Perez corrals it. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Greg Bird will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 33, Greg Bird.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Peter Moylan gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Yankees, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.